And it came to pass, when they had eaten up the corn which they had brought out of Egypt, their father said unto them, go again and buy us a little food. Look at number 3 here. Number 3 here. Personal assurance despite plural famines. There are famines of different size and different shapes and different sizes. There is famine of food. There's the famine of the word. There is famine of just no satisfaction and no joy in the heart, in the life, or in the family. But whatever famines there are, first of all, find out why. Find out, why is this happening? Why are we going through this that we're going through? And then find out, how do we resolve this problem? Don't just keep on doing the same thing that you did before. And the thing that you did before that you are doing is not bringing out result. It's not generating any solution. Don't do that. Find out, how can we resolve this problem in the family? How can we resolve that? My dry relationship with my director, my employer, and the head of my department, and there is famine. We cannot even talk. If I go this way, you will go that way. How do we resolve that? Find out, when did that begin to happen? How did that happen? And how do we resolve the problem? In the family, there is, the scarcity of love. That there is a famine of love and fellowship in the family, and it's eating up the heart of the family. The father is not happy, the mother is not happy, the children, they're noticing what is happening. Find out, how can we solve this problem of the famine in our family, in the church? There is a famine of the word of God. There is no life in the message. There is no life in the preaching. There is no life as it comes to the people, and the people just come just for duty. Well, I'm a member of the church, and this is my local church. I just come, but everything is dry. When did that begin, and how do we solve that problem? Personal assurance despite plural famines. We're looking at 2 Chronicles chapter 6, and I'm reading from verse 26. 2 Chronicles chapter 6 verse 26. When the heaven is shut up and there is no rain, because they have sinned against me. Why is the famine? Why is the heaven shut up? Why is there no rain? Because they have sinned against me. Why is there dryness in the heart? No joy, no happiness, no fulfillment, and there is no joy in wanting to serve the Lord, because they have sinned against me. Why is it? There is that famine and dryness in the family, husband and wife. This is not the way I thought the marriage would be. The honeymoon is gone. I can't even remember any time this my wife or this my husband loved me. There is famine because they have sinned against me. And whenever there's that dryness or famine in our relationship, don't just go on beating the bench and saying, oh God, what have I done? You've done something. Yet, if they pray toward this place and confess thy name and turn from their sin, when thou dost afflict them. Verse 27, it says, then hear thou from heaven, and forgive the sin of thy servants and of thy people Israel, when thou hast taught them the good way. There is famine, there's scarcity, there's recession, there's poverty, and we're suffering. We need to be taught the way of the Lord. It's not just saying God will make a change, God is a miracle worker, God will supply, and then we say amen, amen. We go back home, nothing is happening. We must be taught the good way of the Lord, wherein they should walk and send rain upon thy land, which thou hast given unto thy people for an inheritance. In verse 28, it says, if there be deers, that's famine in the land, if there be pestilence, if there be blasting or mildew, locusts or caterpillars, if their enemies besiege them in the cities of their land, whatsoever sore or whatsoever sickness there be. Well, the solution, chapter 7, reading from verse 13. In chapter 7, verse 13, if I shut up heaven, not Satan, if I, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, if I, the Almighty, the Most Holy, if I, the one that is higher than the highest, if I shut up heaven, that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send pestilence among my people. Look at verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves, shall humble themselves. There are times when somebody is going through a famine. There may be job vacancies somewhere, and then we confront the brother, how are you? I'm all right. Any need? I'm a Christian. No need. Any problem? No, sir. Do you need a place you can work? I'm not ready to answer that question. They are so proud, they will even reject and push away somebody who wants to introduce them to a place where the famine can be brought to an end. Pride. But if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves. There are people that will not take the step to ask their pastor, their group pastor, any question. And they will tell their wives, if you publicize what is going on in our house here, that's the end of the marriage. I want to keep my dignity, and I want to keep my self-esteem. If you go out and tell any woman leader, and that woman leader will tell her husband, and they know that this is what we're going through, then you understand, by yourself, you have ended the marriage. That's not humility, my brother. If my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, you're thoughtful and you think of whatever it is you are doing that God calls sin or transgression or wickedness, and you turn from that, then will I hear from heaven. You will hear from heaven. Even today, you will hear from heaven. Then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land. I missed my amen there. Let's rise up now and talk to the Lord in prayer. Let's rise up and talk to the Lord in prayer and say, Lord, here I am. I come to you. I want this famine to come to an end. And I want your goodness, your grace, your refreshing, your revival to come into my life. Please open your mouth and pray. Pray like never before.